The pace, I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace, I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-2. Gleyber Torres plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 4-3. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. Casey Sadler got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 5-2. Bryce Harper had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Phillies to victory over the Red Sox 15-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. The O's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-4. The Kansas City Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-1. Jake Cave was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 6-5. The Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they manhandled the Marlins 16-3. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-3. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-2. The Brew Crew hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. Carson Kelly had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 15-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. Will Myers needed only a triple to hit for the cycle as the Friars took care of the Rockies 5-4. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Next to hit is Tony Kemp. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Odor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Off the plate ball.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one to David Dahl.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 pitch as a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Olson.
First pitch on its way.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus, he's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Ball one, well below the zone. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just missing here, 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
To the left side, but it's well foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Now to the plate, here is Mark Canha. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 8. Here's the first pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The A's strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here's Joey Gallo now,
Leading off
set to
for the
lead off the
Rangers,
home half of the
The
second.
right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s with 19 homers and 49 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
1-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys.
Batting
That's
sixth.
5 batters faced,
The center
4
fielder,
strikeouts.
Willie
That's going to be a tough pace to keep up,
Calhoun.
but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Piscotty, an imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, This could spell for a huge inning.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Now to the plate, Sean Murphy. Lifetime versus this arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just hung in there on that one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope. 2-2 count.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Dahl. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. In now, Tony Kemp, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 10 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3 runs already home here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Calhoun's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And now a pitch on the way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A little bouncer. Odor, a 27-year-old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the first out.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Nate.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And now here's Nate Lowe. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Chapman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 9th.
So here is Jose Trevino. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
This one's flared down the right field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Standing in now, Nick Solak. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trevino, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case.
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
Now that's popped up low into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's ball
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Mark Canha is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad.
And now Chad Pinder flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-0. Now at the plate, here is Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
They've got the gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
And now the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
David Dahl to the plate now.
David.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. A little low. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2 strikes.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, upstairs.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 game. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First offering.
Oh, that's out.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A ball and a strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. Line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Andres leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Culberson calls for it, 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for Oakland.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Taylor Hearn will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Taylor
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Rangers, the second baseman, Rudin.
First pitch on the way. Rugnet is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Nate Lowe digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
Nope.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Left side, but well foul. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 5-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the.
So now it's Mark Canha. It was a walk in his last trip.
The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Canha stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0.
Hey. I got 2-1 to count.
Liner in there for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Pinder gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And that misses 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Hey, I like to be aggressive on the base pass, put pressure on the defense, but you better be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to slide safely into third. He wasn't out by very much, but I don't care. You can't be giving up outs at third base.
So now to the plate, Elvis Andrus, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Rangers 1. J.B. Wendelken will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
J.B. Wendelken.
And stepping in, Nick Solak. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, David Dahl, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Joey Gallo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Rangers set down in order. They trail 6-1. Joe Barlow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Joe Barlow.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calhoun is there, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next to hit is Mark Canha. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Cole Irvin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 71, Cole Irvin.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High and deep to right center. Piscotty's on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Ready now is Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, second baseman, Ruben.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Rougned Odor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe.
First baseman.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the A's 6 and the Rangers 3. Jonathan Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Chad Pinder. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
Now
and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in next, Elvis Andrus. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Piscotty over at second. Murphy is over at first with 1 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a little blooper to center. Odor is under it. Tony Kemp will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded to short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
So now to the plate, Jose Trevino, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jose Trevino.
Pitch on the way. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Into the box now, Nick Solak. Ball 1. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 0 for 4. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one gone now in the Texas half of the eighth. And that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First pitch on the way as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now back, the left fielder, David.
So next to the plate for Texas, David Dahl. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. to 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend
right
to
fielder,
remember
number
for him.
13.
He's just been completely
Joey
lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Next up, Joey Gallo. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Trevino at second. Culberson on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Brett Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in to start the 9th is Matt Chapman, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Calhoun. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. ready with the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Mark Canha will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First delivery to him as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. Odor relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Nothing to add here in the Oakland 9th. Last chance time for the Rangers. They trail it here by 3. Trevor Rosenthal comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 41, Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Really?
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. From the belt, the pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. One there. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Nate Lowe would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in will be Nate Lowe. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a little tapper. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will be fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
6-3 the final score today. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Bassett earns the win, his 2nd. Trevor Rosenthal earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.